B96.
Mims on the hot seat. Hi, Mims. Welcome.
The hot seat.
The hot seat. Believe
This is
me.
why I'm hot seat.
There you go. It's not as bad as it sounds, though.
No.
So don't worry. So, I looked online a little bit, tried to find out some info about you. There isn't a whole lot about you, a little bit about like where you grew up and stuff.
Yeah.
What do we need to know about Mims? Talk a little bit about your childhood.
Man, you know what? I grew up in Washington Heights, New York. I got an older brother, younger sister. Came up in a household. I mean, this is probably all bio. I feel like I'm like reading off my bio.
Reciting it.
I mean, I grew up pretty much how like a lot of people in my community grow up. Single parent. My mom raised me. But I do say when I turned 13, my mother passed away. When I was 11, my father passed away. Never really met him. But, still a tragic point in my life, like a real pivotal point for me to kind of grow up early. And that's how I actually got involved in music. When my mother passed away, before she died, she bought me some turntables, and that's how I got into the whole DJing realm and eventually into engineering and production and then into being an artist. I had to kind of be everything at once, and that was like my real inspiration behind becoming a musician.
Wow. So in a way, it all kind of happened for a reason.
Yeah, and that's why the first album's called Music Is My Savior.
Okay.
Kind of tied it in, M-I-M-S, my name, Mims. Thought I was clever doing that.
That is clever.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that. Cool.
Yeah,
and so you have a new album coming out, obviously. Do you get nervous, excited? Like, what's your feeling about that?
It's like anything. I mean, because the world's business economy is so down in a slump, you kind of get a little bit nervous because you gotta move with the times, and the times are moving so quick, and technology is becoming so much more advanced that you kind of gotta find your way and your place in. But I got a new album. It's called Guilt. It's coming out second week in May, I believe. And I think it's just gonna be a phenomenal album, and I think we're gonna do a lot to show the world that this is the music that they need to be purchasing and going out there and supporting.
Now, if you don't mind, your first single was This Is Why I'm Hot, obviously. That's how a lot of people probably know you.
Yep.
So, well, first of all, do you get sick of ever performing This Is Why I'm Hot?
If I'm getting paid for it, I can't get sick of it. It keeps my bills paid. I mean, you know what? That record was definitely a blessing for me. And honestly, when I can perform anything, I don't care if it's This Is Why I'm Cold. if it makes the crowd move and they have a good time, that's what I'm there to do. Like sometimes I'll even perform other people's records just because I want to make sure that energy level's there. I want to make sure people come out and have a good time.
So you're not mad I'm talking about it, right?
No, not at all.
Good.
Not at all.
Good. And so you mentioned that you sing some other people's songs. What are you into right now? Like, what's one of your favorite songs right now? Do you have one?
I'm feeling the Ron Brow's record, the Pop Champagne record, obviously because I'm out of New York, definitely supporting that. I mean, it's a lot out there. It's a lot of music out there. It's hard to say. I mean, from Lil Wayne to Beyonce to Jay-Z to Kanye West. I like everything pretty much that's going on right now. Anything that's different, I'll tune into it.
Did you hear Lil Wayne just like ditched out on one of his shows last night in New York? That's bad stuff for an artist, right?
Yeah. I've been in the position. I actually got sued one time.
Really?
Because someone said I ditched out on a show, but I didn't. I showed up and they weren't there. So like a week later, I'm reading the newspaper and I see this $7.5 million civil suit. It was like a frivolous suit, and So I mean I know both sides of the story. So maybe there was something that's not being told that maybe why he didn't make it, or I know it happens, but.
Get out. Whatever happened with that? Is everything cool with that?
It got dismissed.
Oh, okay.
It cost me a lot of money, but it got dismissed.
Oh, good.
I had to fight it appropriately.
Yeah.
But, I'm here to talk about it. $7.5 million is a lot of money.
Yeah, I would say so. Speaking of which, you have like a lot of bling going on, like the earrings.
You know what? I'm really subtle. I mean, I got a nice watch. I keep the watch subtle. No diamonds or anything. I got diamonds in my ear. I think that's like a good accent. But I'm not really the chain, big bracelet or gold teeth type of person, and I'm not knocking anybody who does it. I'll just like I'm like the dude that you might see in Walmart trying to find some bargains or something like that. I mean, I got to keep it real. I got a lot of nice things in my life, and I know how to situate myself financially, but I'm not. Matter of fact, that's what my album is really kind of targeted towards. It's called Guilt. It's because I think a lot of times in music, a lot of artists they get too big for themselves and they get too big for the public, so they start talking about things that other people can't relate to, and I'm trying to like bring it back down to a moderation. I mean, what you see on TV is not always how artists are living. Even though I'm very comfortable, when you see Lamborghinis and helicopters and G4s, not everybody's living like that. So you gotta still stay with the people and like relate to them a little bit.
Be on their level.
Exactly.
What's the last thing you bought at Walmart? Can you remember?
I buy all my white tees and all my wife beaters. I get all my tank top wife beaters. We call them wife beaters. I don't want nobody thinking I beat on women. But I get them all from Walmart. The socks, everything, you know.
So every like a couple errands every now and then you'll kind of
I live close to a Walmart, so that's like my grocery store.
I
Who
love
doesn't
that.
go to Walmart?
Everybody goes to Walmart. That's why it's awesome you go.
Yeah, everybody goes there.
That's great.
Definitely.
And what about, do you watch American Idol at all? Do you follow it? Not really.
You know what? The funniest part about American Idol is the beginning when everybody's getting rejected. I like watching that, but then I'm on the road half the time, so I don't really get to keep up with the whole serious when they really start singing part. But I like the beginning part of American Idol.
Have you watched any of it this season so far?
I didn't.
No,
I didn't. But I'm pretty sure it's very interesting. I think they got like a fourth judge or something like that.
Yeah, they have the new judge, Kara, and then they're actually cutting down on the bad auditions. So like they're doing more of the good ones. Is that your favorite stuff?
Yeah.
Oh, well maybe you won't enjoy it that much.
What's the guy who got famous?
William Hung?
She bang.
William Hung. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do that again. Can you sing?
She bang. She bang.
That's awesome. And finally, last but not least, so you know you've been around for a little while now. What's been a highlight of your career so far? Would you say?
Just I think more or less just traveling, international travel, being able to go to places that people hardly even speak English and rap, and they understand every lyric and word that's coming out of your mouth. So I mean, I've been to Japan, Switzerland, Sweden, Germany. I mean, these places like you go in and you wouldn't believe how much they like know every word of your record or every record on your album. So it's crazy.
Cool. Well, Mims, thank you so much.
Thank you
for coming by. We appreciate it. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
All right.
B96.